Hello everybody and welcome back to Cooperative Multiplayer. So, we have swapped over since the previous episode. I'm now in the John Deere doing the drilling, and Chainsaw is in the big quad track, 600 horsepower quad track, doing the rolling. So this is what we have left. As you can see, it's not that much actually. It's just a good strip. And we're going to get that done straight away, because we can't really move on until this is done, because if we move on to the next month without rolling, then we can't roll. And that would just be missing out on money, so that will give us a yield bonus. So we are just going to start this episode with a time-lapse, getting this done. I think it's going to be a very, very quick time-lapse, really. Shouldn't be any more than a minute. And yeah, then we can say that this field is done. It'll be drilled with canola. And that concludes our drilling. So I'll get this taken back to the farm. I think by the time we get back to the farm, Chainsaw will be done. It is a fairly big machine there. And it actually would be quite good to have a look at the minimap just to see how cleanly it's been done. I think it is very clean. Except for that. That's why it's always worth taking a look, although it wouldn't have any impact on the overall profits. But if you're looking at it on the minimap, it does look a bit messy when you see that. Is it that? I think it must be that little blob there. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Okay, right, well, back to the farm we go. We do still have these bales to load up as well. Obviously we can't sell bales until December because that's when the best price is, but I think we can probably make a neater pile than this. These can go in the yard because we're right next to the yard. So if I can put the front loader onto this tractor, we can get them shifted. Well, I don't think we need the baler again, so I might just put this in front of the baler for the time being. If I can put it in a way where we can still get the baler out, that'd be great. Yeah, squeeze it into there, good. And I don't know if we need a rear weight or not for doing the bales, but there is one here, so we'll take it anyway. We probably do need one. Now, I'm just trying to find my front loader. I believe it was me that took it off, so I really should know where it is. Ah, there it is, yes. Yes, I knew it was there all along. So, yeah, anyway, hopefully it's got the pallet fork on it. It does. Brilliant. Let's try and get that to the maximum sensitivity. There we go. Fastest movement. So, well, I think anywhere in the yard is suitable. Oh, never good if you fall out your tractor. Okay, well, it shouldn't take long to do this. Actually, I wonder if it's better to flip them over. Maybe. Although... yeah, maybe. Let me just try it. Yeah. It may be better to do this. No, it's going to be awkward, isn't it? Because we just haven't got the reach. I'd have to drop it off on the ground first and then pick it up. I may just be creating work for myself here. I think it would make transportation and storage better. Oh, I was a bit enthusiastic there. Okay, no, I'm just going to do it the normal way. Let's get them stacked. It's a new month, so we'll have to check the used machinery sale. I don't know how many hours have passed there, but there will be a significant amount of new machines which have appeared in the sale. We only have £1,500, so we obviously can't just go and buy something right now, but we can work towards something if there is something that's worth getting at the moment. What we're really wanting is a combine, and really I think for a combine we would almost certainly have to sell everything, all of our commodities, so that would have to be after December. So actually in a way it'd be good if the combine doesn't appear in the sale yet, because then it's going to disappear out of the sale sooner. We want it to be in the sale sort of February time. That would be ideal. Anyway, that's all of the straw bales moved. That's a clear field. Chainsaw is headed back out with the cultivator to do some more field creation, and yeah, well, we just need to check the sale to determine what's happening next. September is not really a month where we have a great deal to do unless we do winter drilling. Why did I say spring? But yeah, if we are going to do some more drilling, then we can still do some more drilling right now. But there we go. So anyway, the used machinery sale. There's a Massey Ferguson, there's a bale wrapper, there is a telehandler, but obviously very expensive for us. What else do we have here? Oh, another baler. They like putting those balers in. And I think the axial flow was actually in at the end of the previous episode, so that's not new. Well, not new. So actually, yeah, there's nothing there which makes me think, oh, we've got to get this right now. So that's good. That's a good thing. Because otherwise we would be spending even more money before getting the combine. Yeah, this bag's been here for a while. Let me move this. It is our fertiliser bag. Oh, and I suppose the canola will want to be fertilised because it's only soybeans which don't need fertiliser with precision farming, which we're currently running. So, oh, also, because we have moved on to September, the crop should have germinated. Yeah, so you can see Chainsaw is creating another field. Yeah, that should have germinated. We can't really tab to it, that's the thing, we can't teleport to it. So, actually, it might be worth... Well, in the future it's certainly going to be worth doing liquid fertiliser, because our spreader is so small. Was that drill applying fertiliser at the same time? I don't think it was, but let's just see. Oh, weeds. Weeds! Yes, that does need fertiliser, and it needs to be sprayed with herbicide. Oh joy. I think it is better to spread out the drilling, because then we don't have to do all the jobs in one go. So let's just see what we have in here. We do have herbicide, and it does have the spot spraying, so it won't use much herbicide. So I should probably get that done first, and then fertiliser. But fertiliser with that spreader would be an absolute nightmare. Really, we want to just stick some liquid fertiliser in here. The spreader is fine for a field such as this one here, because it's not very big, but yeah, in these bigger fields it's not ideal. Well, it looks good. I still missed a few bits over there, that's funny. Yes, it does look very good. So we should have plenty of herbicide here. Because it is only targeting where there's actually a weed. So we should see it, yes. We can see the weeds being killed off. Quite a few big areas, big patches, which need to be tackled. But overall, there's a vast majority doesn't actually even have weeds. It just looks like it is because it's been peppered across the entire field. So I think most of it is going to be pretty easy. So yeah, let's get this done. It shouldn't take long. We've got a nice big wide sprayer, and actually we can upgrade the working width of this sprayer. So that's another thing to consider when we have more money. We no longer have free upgrades. So we're on to our final pass, and that is looking so much better. But yeah, really do need to find the money to be able to buy 1 IBC of liquid fertilizer. Good grief, can you believe that? Oh, I don't even want that combine. But I guess, we will have to get it, won't we? After everything I said, I don't want the combine yet. I think the game listened. I said the sale in one word. Okay, well, not to worry. We might have to get it if it's still there when we sell everything. But anyway, what we do need to do, as I was trying to say, is an IBC of liquid fertilizer. We can't afford it yet. We're going to have to sell some wood. Not much. But yeah. Also, when we were talking about combines and headers, getting the header in the sale for the combine, which is in the sale, is very unlikely. So I guess what we need to ask is, when we've found the combine in the used machinery sale, should we be allowed to buy the header to fit it in the store? So new, we're paying a new price as well. Or should that not be allowed? Should we just take whatever header will fit it in the used machinery sale? Bit of a tricky one, but the actual combine itself, that has to be in the used machinery sale. Anyway, yeah. Oh, a Zeta has appeared as well, but we can't get that just yet. If only an IBC of liquid fertilizer would appear. There's a bale, there's tree saplings, there's pig food, there's a vegetable pallet, 2 vegetable pallets, another tree sapling, but no liquid fertilizer. This is unfortunate. So I think it's £3,200 for an IBC of liquid fertilizer. We may need 2, but 1 is a start, so we can live with 1 to begin with. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm literally just going to cut a tree down and drag it on the trailer to the sell point. No time wasting. We're just going to get one of these really big awkward trees that you can't normally process for wood, and we'll just see what it's worth, because I think it will generate the money we need. So it's going to take nearly no time at all. and it should get us to where we need to be. Providing, of course, I do choose a tree with enough wood in it. Well, that wouldn't be my first choice. But maybe we can have 2 of them. Who knows? Because when you cut them, the leaves disappear. At least they normally do. Let's see what it does this time. Actually, yeah, now I'm cutting it, I realise this is quite a bit bigger than I thought. So it probably will just be this one. Nice. Yeah, the leaves disappear. Yeah, that is actually huge. So off we go. Oh no, I shouldn't have chosen that gap. You fool! Get it in as far as we can. There we go. Like I thought. Easy, fast, and pretty good money. And that's actually going to give us 2 IBCs. So I will get 2 IBCs. Should I get 2 IBCs? Will I live to regret that? No, I don't think I will live to regret that, actually, because we've got many other fields to do as well. So of course we're going to need 2. So we can wave goodbye to the money we just made. But that money, which has just been spent, will generate way more money in the future from our crops. So let's go and get the sprayer. Let's fill it up. And then back to the field. And then I suppose we might swap chainsaw, because he's been doing the cultivating for quite some time. But we'll see how we go. He might be done by the time I get back.
We should head back to our old place in the faraway town where I met you, baby. All those years pass, now I know you. How the times can change and I get a little down. Thinking about tomorrow, I get down. Was it over from the get-go? Should we call it quits and let go? I have cried many times over you. Sleepless nights, what a crime. Wasting my tears on a broken dream. Maybe I just can't forgive another mistake. Maybe I don't wanna feel this heartache. Every time you let me down, I get to thinking I don't even know why, even know why I tried. Is it just me? Do you feel the same? Were you up all night thinking you should...
Right, okay, so there has been a development. So basically what the situation is we've got the chemicals and stuff, got the fertilizer, but that field actually hasn't been sampled since we've created it. I thought we had sampled it since then, but apparently not. And we don't have the money, but we can fund it with trees, so that's fine. That won't be too hard to do. But if we sample it now, before this field is done, we're going to have to pay again. It's across plot 15 and 16. We're paying per plot, not per field. So I think it's a set rate. I think it's the same amount. I might be wrong about that, but yeah, we'd have to sample that and then sample this. So we've got to finish this field first, basically. That's what I'm trying to say, before we can spray that field. So just getting things done as quickly as possible. We really do need a bigger cultivator, but we're not going to be able to get one, so we have to finish it right now with this one. So sit back and enjoy the time-lapse of completing this new field. Our fields don't have numbers or names. Maybe we should change that.
I don't even know house in the faraway town where I met you, baby. I have cried many times over you, sleepless nights, what a crime, wasting my tears on a broken dreaming. Maybe I just can't forgive another mistake. Maybe I don't wanna feel this heartache. Every time you let me down, I get to thinking I don't even know why, even though I tried. Yeah, I don't know why I tried.
Okay, splendid. The field is done. So when this gets sampled, we're going to see a lot of data, and this will actually look like a proper field. I know we do have this outline, that was just to mark our boundary. And this area up here will be done. That will become part of that field after that field gets harvested. We just wanted to get that field done. So, anyway, let's take this back to the yard. Ooh, wow. So almost £3,000 and £2,187 for the sampling. That was pretty expensive. But there we have it. We've got data on that field just there. And none of them are actually very good. None of them are loam. There's a strip of loam there, but that's it. Probably over here is a better place to buy land, but land on this map is not cheap, only because it's so big. Each field is massive. Each plot is massive. Okay, so yeah, they can now be sprayed. Let's take a look in the store again, in the sale. Right, okay, what is that? I've never used that. It's a forage wagon. What a stumpy thing. Right, okay, so obviously chainsaw is over there. We're getting some good numbers though. He can start spraying. And, well, I don't actually know what to do at this point. So I think, because we are very close to the end of the episode, I will just go and cut a tree or two down and we'll drag them to the sell point just to increase our bank account balance when we desperately try and buy that combine, because we know that it's going to be hard to buy, so the more money we have, the better. Right, I'm going to go for a tree which you just wouldn't trim all the branches off on, so something good but something awkward like these. Like one tree that you would never just cut down, drag in one piece would be a spruce or a pine tree, a fir tree, anything like that, because when you process them properly they're worth a fortune. They're also very easy to process. But this one here, a hickory tree, yeah, they're just a menace for doing as logs, so it's best just to drag it in one go. It's 21 metres tall. Soon it'll be 21 metres long. Nice. I actually got two on there. I've got a 16 metre one as well. Oh no, it's not the same gap, is it? Oh good. Oh no, it's still tight though. Ah no, how am I still moving? Oh, I thought I was going to make it. That just looks promising, doesn't it? When you see something turn from orangey red to green, it's just the sign of good things happening. I actually don't know what to expect from this. I am going to say £12,000. If it really is 12,000, that's going to be so good. But yeah, I'll say 12. 12 including the reward. Okay. Optimistic. Still, not bad. For zero effort. So it gets us back up to £15,000 again. Ah, a John Deere tractor's popped into the sale. We can keep dreaming. And we're home. So, yeah, next few episodes we're going to be selling everything, and we will hopefully be buying a combine. Let's fly. Well, there's Chainsaw. So, I think he's about halfway through, But this is just a great way of seeing our fields. We own 4 big fields now. That one, which is going to be expanded, that one there, and this one here. This one has been connected. So this is just one. It looks weird at the moment, but eventually it'll just look like one field. And we actually can expand even further. This is ours too. This grass is ours, so we can expand this one. And I think that'll be the next thing we do. But of course, we really do need a bigger cultivator, like this one. We can keep dreaming. No, we need something pretty big. Anyway, we're going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.